This is Gary Atencio, CNTV, and I'm here in Centennial, Colorado, in one of two locations here in Denver at the Forte Academy of Music. I'm here with Mary Reinker, the founder and owner. Tell me, how did this all begin, and 1997, what happened?
Actually, it was my daughter and I were both teaching piano lessons, and we just came up with the idea that it would be nice. Actually, my husband initially had the idea. He said, why don't you open a music school? So we thought that we would, and we started just with piano. So she and I, we hired another piano teacher, and we started with a few teachers in piano. And then we had requests from parents for other instruments, voice, violin, and so we started to expand. And that's what we did, and now we have violin, voice, viola, piano, guitar, drums.
Fantastic. So not only is from the piano, you basically can get a well-rounded experience of music here, of anybody who basically wants to take this on. Tell me a little bit about the instructors that you staff here.
The majority, mostly all of our instructors, have degrees in music and bachelor's and or master's. We have several with master's degrees as well.
Fantastic. And I imagine these are all handpicked by you, and do they actually have to teach in front of you to try to get on board with you?
Exactly. We have a very specific screening process that we go through. We do a background check of every teacher, and then we also, I observe them teaching, check their references, speak with them about their professional and their teaching goals, and what they enjoy, what types of teaching they like to do, what ages they like to work with, and so forth.
Fantastic. So I imagine there's a lot of great performers out there, but it also takes a special knack to be someone who can teach, someone who can basically learn along with the student.
Exactly, and we have found that. I've interviewed musicians who I thought this person would be great for piano or violin, whatever, and then observed them teach, and they just didn't have that rapport with the students that you need. So that's what I look for when I'm observing the teaching, and all of our teachers really love teaching. They love working with kids, adults, and enjoy that aspect of music.
Fantastic. And so basically with your technique here, what happens is you've got to be able to motivate children as well as adults in keeping going, because I'm sure at the beginning the learning curve is quite stiff and it's maybe not fun at first. So tell me what you do. Do you monitor the progress, and how does that work?
We do actually. We have several motivating techniques that we use. One is we have an honor roll, and so the students keep a practice chart, and the teachers grade them on their practicing and also on their lessons, and then at the end of the month they make the honor roll. They can choose either a prize or a candy bar. So that's one thing. We have a lot of performances, which is something unique to us. We actually offer 5 performances a year. We have a summer recital, we have a Halloween recital where the kids dress up in costumes, and then we have a contest for the best prizes that we give for the best costumes, and then we have a Valentine's recital. We're getting ready for that now, and then we have a Baroque festival where the students can actually, we have a harpsichord, and they can actually play on the harpsichord, which was the instrument that Bach wrote for and played on. And then we have our formal spring recitals.
So with these recitals, you're talking about basically teaching the students how to learn an instrument, but you're also teaching performance skills of how to be up in front of people.
Exactly, and it is very good for them, not only from a music point of view, but just in general for their confidence and their poise. And parents say that they notice a difference.
Right, and not only is the fact that a lot of the students, whether they go on to do it professionally or what have you, music is good for you no matter what.
Music makes you smarter, that's what they say, and it's true. And in adults, it actually does slow the aging process. So it's very, these are scientific studies that have been done, and the students, children who do music do score higher in school on their tests and so forth, specifically, well, particularly in math, but also in the language arts as well, because music has a balancing effect on the brain, and so musicians have the most balanced right and left hemispheres of their brains.
Fantastic. Tell me about the, now with computers and everything, tell me about your computer lab. What do they learn over there?
Well, our computer lab does have games that they can do theory, note reading, rhythm, ear training, and it specifically relates to things they're learning in the lesson and enhances the learning that they have from the teacher. We have a computer lab assistant who helps them in the lab with those programs, and they do that prior to their lesson, immediately before or after their lesson, and they really enjoy it.
Fantastic. So they're actually learning how to read notes. They're learning how to do it by ear, I imagine. And do they learn any theory or any history?
Yes, absolutely. Theory is one of our specifics that we teach to all of the students. With piano, we offer in fact, an evaluation program that we call Certificate of Achievement, and there they are being tested on theory. They do an evaluation where they play 2 pieces from memory for myself or the assistant director, and they also do a sight reading, and then they receive a certificate that they've passed that level. So that's something unique that we offer our students as well.
Nice. Nice facility here. I mean, it's real nice because you've got it all sectioned off. People can do different things at one time. Unlike, let's say, you're taking your student and dropping them off somewhere to residential, you pretty much have to sit out in the car and wait for them while they're doing their lesson. I see you have a nice little area here for the adults as well. Tell me about that.
Yes, our parents, we like to treat them well, and we offer them hot tea daily, and we have a nice waiting area. We also have Wi-Fi, and they can bring their computers if they want to work, or we have magazines they can just read and relax and take it easy while their children are in having their lessons.
Fantastic. So basically under one roof here, you started out with piano lessons. You've now gone on to everything from piano to violin, guitar, voice, drums, a little bit of winds, which is great. No, first of all, folks, that we're talking about a lot of students here, but we're talking about adults also. Adults who want to come in and learn a musical instrument, that's as well. But if you've got somebody out there who's thinking about doing it, what is the process? Do they come on in? Can they try one class before they commit to it? How does that work?
Yes, we do offer an introductory lesson. There is a small fee for that, but we take that off of our enrollment fee so they can save money that way. But it is that gives them an opportunity to meet the teacher and have a lesson and see if this is what they would like to do. And then we have our enrollment process. They just basically sign up and get started. And the same with adults. They can come in and meet a teacher if they would like to. One thing that we do offer with the adults, we do have our wine and cheese get-togethers, which are these adult musicales. We meet at each other's homes, and we do that a couple times a year, so that's fun for the adults.
Perfect. Obviously, we have the different instrument types, but what about styles of music?
We offer all styles of music, classical, with jazz, popular, depending on what the interests of the students are. We have a basic curriculum that we use with most of the instruments, but we expand from there, and they can explore different styles.
Excellent. As far as the progress monitored, I mean, obviously, we've got to regularly monitor the progress. How do parents monitor that as well? What do you have for that?
Well, one of the ways we do that is through our new video recording. We have the teachers have computers in the studios, and they can record part of the lesson. Let's say a specific a skill that they're teaching, or what have you, a scale or a piece, and then the parents can go to the secure website, and they put in a password, and they can watch that lesson, and the students as well, and they can learn from that. And it's a way for them to even during the week, if they forgot what the teacher said, oh, this is what I'm supposed to work on this week, Mom, and so Mom can check up on that as well. And so that's been very helpful. And then we also offer recording of the recitals, so that if the parents have grandparents, relatives, friends who aren't in the area or aren't able to make it to the recital, they can go online and they can watch the students' performance.
Talking with the founder right here. She would be happy to answer any questions for you, as well as her receptionist who answers the phones down here. And so if you're thinking about getting involved in music, not only is it fun and exciting, but it's actually good for you. You can come to one of the locations here where they'll take care of you here. And if you want to check out something, go online. You can see the website at the bottom of the screen right there. They've got their recital dates all online for you right there. They've got some great testimonials from students, parents who have gotten children involved. And so make sure, and maybe this year is a great year. You've been putting it off and you've been thinking about getting your child in here, or even maybe yourself. Come on down, and they will take care of you here at Forte Academy of Music. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.